you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday. Right now I'm just doing some work. It's about 11:15. I've been doing some work this morning, watching some Love Island, getting caught up as usual. Lately I've been like so obsessed with Love Island, I actually like can't stop thinking about it. But I just finished that episode, so I have one more video that I want to watch on YouTube because I'm also watching another series that's on there. And aside from that, we're just starting our work day. I have a few things that I really want to get done this week, actually over the course of the next few weeks. So if you guys remember, I had told you guys in several vlogs ago, might have started like a couple of months ago actually, I was taking a course for a certification so I can have a PM cert. I really want to get on top of it with taking that class. So I want to get on task. I want to start doing the classes during my lunch breaks, which I had promised myself before. And I really wanted to have the goal of finishing the class before I go on my Europe trip. But now that we're getting closer and closer to that, I need to buckle up and just do it. I'm gonna do that today. I wanna get back into my steady routine of working out. I also have my first hybrid day this week for work, so there's that. There's just so many other things. So let's just spend a couple of days together. Right now, like I said, I'm working. I'm also doing some laundry, so once that's done, I'll go put all of that away. And yeah, just kind of like continuing to prep myself because I'm like really trying to be, what's the word that I'm looking for? Not determined, but like I wanna be like in line with everything that I need to do so that I feel super prepared when I go off to Europe, which like I know that I keep talking about it, but for some reason it's just like, it's not causing me anxiety. It's more like I'm excited about it, but I know that there's so many things that I don't have prepped and I haven't gone abroad in so many years that I just like, I'm not used to leaving the house for 3.5 weeks. So I want to like really make sure that when I'm there, I'm present in the moment and I'm not thinking about all the things that I didn't do when I was home. So anyway, with all that being said, hello, welcome, and let's just get into the vlog. I've had quite a busy day today, honestly. I am working and then I just did a workout. It's about 3:45 now, so I took like a late lunch to do my workout and then I showered, which is why my hair is wet. And I think I'm going to quickly put together my mom's birthday present. I got her, so the whole thing is, I think I explained this on a previous vlog, but basically my mom's birthday is on July 19th. So by the time you guys are seeing this, I think it's potentially her birthday, but my sister gave me this bag because this bag has been passed around for a while from different people in our family. So I'm going to fill this bag with a couple of goodies. I got her these little towels for her oven, and then I got her this like propagation kit, and that's what's gonna go in there. I think that would be really cute. I keep hearing the baby birds outside. It's so adorable. But anyway, and then I got her this cute card. My mom like loves colorful things and like, I don't know, just kind of not really like sappy things. She kind of likes the more cutesy, I guess. You'll see what I mean when I show you this card, but I found this at Target and it says, happy birthday. You're monstrously awesome. Hope your birthday is too. And it kind of like, it's like this and then it comes out and has all these cute little monsters on it. This is the kind of stuff that my mom is obsessed with. Like she's going to love this card. And then I made sure to get a yellow envelope with it. So I'm going to write this out. I have to ship this to her soon because her birthday is on July 19th. For me today, it's July 7th. So I need to get it out soon. I only have a little bit of tissue paper, so let me go see. We have like a whole section of like extra gift wrapping type things. So let me see if maybe, let's see. Here we go. Oh, there's a little bit more. Whenever we do gifts with people, we always just keep all of the bags and reuse them because, I don't know, it just feels more sustainable to reuse everything. A lot of these things last so much longer, so they don't need to be single use. And a bag sometimes can be like $5, so might as well save where you can. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm going to wrap the gifts in the like actual tissue paper. Now, I'm hoping that I can like wrap this back into this box because basically this stuff came in this Amazon box, but it's kind of shallow. So I'm hoping that it'll all fit. So let's try. I want to like make the tissue paper poke out of here a bit. I don't have a lot. I'm gonna work with what we got. I don't want to squish it all, but that's what I'm basically gonna have to do. All right, perfect. Oh my God, this actually fits perfect. I had to squish the bag down a little bit, but I think this fits perfectly. When I write this letter, I'll just leave it right there and then I'll close this up like that and it'll be perfect. I had the intention of sending this out last week, but then the Amazon package didn't come in time and then I was gonna send it out today, but the day really passed me by. So I'm gonna go write this letter. I'm gonna package everything up, and then that way I'll be ready to send it off tomorrow. I was just waiting for the post office to be open again because it was a holiday. Let's go write this card, and then I'm gonna finish up my work day. Then after work, I think I'm going to focus in on doing my class, doing some editing, really anything else that we need to do to like feel productive and wrap up the rest of our day. All right, I just got an Amazon package, and I want to see if this is actually not an exciting package, but I want to see if I can do it myself. So let's find out. So we got this sink. This is, again, not exciting by any means. We got this sink put in, and basically the reason why we needed it was because we had a different like sink situation, but this one actually has to have this removable piece. And this allows us to be able to use our dishwasher. So basically every single time we use our dishwasher, we have to plug it into the sink, and our sink is just like, you can't use it while the dishwasher is going, which our dishwasher only goes for about 2 hours. So it's actually not that bad. We just will use this guy, which is like a little like spray nozzle faucet thing. For some reason, the spray part has been getting like caught a lot, and Ryan has had to replace it, or not replace it, like open it up and like make sure that everything is working properly. There's nothing clogged, there's nothing broken. It's just like is, I think, very cheaply made. So I found a replacement on Amazon. It had pretty good reviews. This is one of those things that we just kind of didn't want to bother our landlord with, because on Amazon this thing was $9. Just another spray nozzle thing. So I want to see if I can possibly do this before Ryan gets home. If not, then I'll ask him to do it. But as much as possible, I like to try to do these things by myself. This honestly feels just as cheap as the other one, but yeah, I like to try to do some of these things by myself because I ask him to do other things that I can't do or don't know how to do. And so if there's something that I can figure out, I try to do it, and then that way it kind of feels a bit more even. So let's see if I can do it. If not, I know he does know how to do it. So he's fixed this so many times for us. Let's try. This diagram is really confusing. Okay, I don't think I can do this. All right, I'm not gonna lie, that actually confused me a lot. The instructions themselves are a little confusing. Like, it shows that it has different types of hoses, but then like I can't figure out which one I actually have. So I'm gonna actually leave it here. I'm gonna ask Ryan kindly to help me. And see, this is the reason why if there's something that I can do, I'll do it. But then in these instances, I'm like, I actually have no idea how to do this. So can you please help? For now, I think I'm going to take Pete on his walk. It is 5 o'clock now. So we're finally at the end of the work day. I feel like I had a productive like first half of the day, and then the second half of the day, I kind of like didn't have much of a productive day. So I still need to do my online class, but I am committed to doing that at least for an hour today. So we'll do it at some point. But I already did all my work, obviously, and then I did a workout, which feels fantastic. I had some like early dinner, which also feels great. I always eat early so that I can like eat early the following day, because I usually do a fast. Yeah, I'm feeling really good and very productive for the day so far. Today's Tuesday. Yesterday I felt very productive, and I'm hoping today I could be just as productive, if not a little bit more. First and foremost, I'm super excited because I just got myself some new AirPods. These are the AirPods 4 with noise cancellation. I tried out, Ryan has like the AirPods Pro that have like that rubber tip in them, and I just don't like the rubber thing. And so when they came out with these, I've been eyeing them for a while because I really want something with noise cancellation. So I wanted to unbox them and try them out. I also finally decided to buy them because they're normally like after tax $200. and because it's Prime Day / Target deals or whatever, every store is like having a discount right now. They were after tax like $120. So I got almost $100 off, which is fantastic. All right, they look very similar to my other AirPods, but I think they feel a little smaller. Okay, these are actually really good. This is crazy. I mean, I like don't have anything like going nuts, but they fit better in my ear too. So we'll try them out for the day and see how we like them. Not the day, we'll try them out for a couple of days. I want to like test them out with, for example, like one of our favorite things to do is Ryan will like play games or watch TV while I read. I want to try them out then. I want to try them out in like different situations, see if they're what I'm looking for, and if not, I'll return. If they are, then I'll keep. So that was successful this morning. A couple of other things that I want to do is edit a video. I want to obviously do some work, and then I need to send off my mom's package, do a workout, plus my class. Obviously get to some reading too, which would be really nice. I'm currently still reading Sunrise on the Reaping, and I'm now on part 2, which is like 40% of the way through the book. Almost 40% of the way through. The last chapter that I ended on, something crazy happened, and so I'm like really wanting to read, and it's taking everything in me to not read, but I do have to get to some work this morning. So gonna get to it, and I'll check in with you guys as the day progresses. I accidentally scratched my face, so it's red, so just ignore that. But I'm gonna heat up my coffee and make myself some breakfast right now. I'm gonna make myself my good old eggs and toast, which has like been my go-to the last few days. I feel like I've just felt more full and more satisfied after eating my like go-to meal. I think they're just like street cleaning or something outside my house. There's so many noises going on, and for some reason today I'm like in a distracted mood. Like every noise that I hear, I'm like, what's that? What's that? What's that? And I can't get myself to just like stop. I tried really hard today to wake up early so that I could like, not even to work out, just to like get back into the habit of it. And I just like, I feel so exhausted now. I woke up at 5:15, and at first I felt great, but then like I started reading and I wanted to like pass out every 2 seconds. So I ended up not actually getting up at 5:15. And I don't know how, like every time I try to do this, because I know I've talked about this a lot on this channel, I don't know how I used to wake up so early so consistently, or I don't know if I was just like better at it somehow. Maybe it's just not in the cards anymore. Like maybe 6 a.m. is my new wake up time. One of my favorite YouTubers posted a video, so I think I'm going to finish making this, go watch that while I do some work and eat, and then we'll take a lunch break, maybe around like 12:30, so that we can do our class.
There may be some that have a high probability or high impact that we just have to accept.
You guys, I feel so good. I just did an hour of studying. I want to do 1 more hour. I'm gonna wait until after work to do that because I basically used my lunch break as my hour of studying. And now I'm about to hop into a meeting. I just got an email actually from the person that I'm meeting with saying that they're gonna be a few minutes behind, but that's okay. I quickly made myself a huge quesadilla because I was so hungry, and I'm like so satisfied now. Like that actually hit the spot so much. Like that was perfect. I'm going to do my meeting, and then we'll finish up the workday. We'll do a workout, we will do some more studying, and then edit my video, and yeah, hopefully read too. I have a lot of like ambitious goals today. The only thing that I'm not getting done is taking my mom's present to the post office, but I probably will just do that tomorrow because I think I'm just still getting into the routine of like how much I've been wanting to study and all these other things. I have to probably start committing to doing some studying over the weekends, which I've been really trying to like not do studying over the weekends so that I can like have a true weekend, and same with like editing my videos. But I think that's really the only thing that's gonna get me through these next few weeks. Anyway, let's get to our meeting. I'm off work now. It's 5 p.m. and UPS just came by, and I didn't realize what it was for until, okay, everything about this is so crazy. This package is so small. I was like looking around because I got a notification on my phone that someone rang the doorbell, and the package was like in the dirt in front of my house. And then also this is my receipt that they put in there. Why is it all ripped like this? This is crazy. This is so weird. It's a receipt from a store. Do they ship from the stores? Because I didn't buy it from a store. That's so weird. Okay, anyway, I got new makeup is basically all I'm here to say. This is the foundation that I always use, the MAC Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation, and I have NW15 for the color. Oh, whoa. Wait, these are completely different shades. Am I crazy for saying that? Like these don't even look alike, but they both say that they're NW15. And also the front is like completely different. So now, ugh, that's so annoying. Now I have to return this, figure out what actual shade I am. But this is also the Studio Fix Is this not powder plus foundation? Okay, I'm gonna have to figure this out, but thankfully they gave me the receipt because now I have to go to the actual store. So I was trying to have this all before I go to the office this week, but I guess that won't be happening. But luckily I do have some more of this one, even though it's like very low. But I need to figure this out before I leave for my trip because why is everything so different? The nice thing though about these new ones is that they made it so you can actually take out the color and you can replace it instead of having to buy a whole new plastic thing. So it is more sustainable, but I need to figure out what's going on with the color because I guess they changed their formula, which is frustrating. So we'll figure that out. But for now, I'm gonna go take P on his walk and we'll do this tomorrow or Friday, I guess. Hello, you guys. We've worked out, we've showered, and now we are in the position to be reading. Actually, I just realized I forgot my watch, so I'm gonna go grab that in a second. But I wanted to tell you guys, I'm going to start reading Sunrise on the Reaping. I feel like I'm not very far in, even though I am on part 2. I just feel like I'm not super far in. Like, we haven't even actually made it to the Hunger Games, and that is very much a huge piece of this book in particular. It's of course a huge piece in any of these books in this series, but more so in this one where it actually is surrounded by a game versus something like Mockingjay or Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Like, you're thinking about other things, not just the Hunger Games. But this is like straight up somebody is going into the games and we're gonna watch them play. That sounds crazy. You get what I'm trying to say. But I just don't feel like I'm that far in. So I want to give it some love today, especially because Thursday of this week, I go back in office, first time in a very long time. And I know that I'm not gonna do a lot of reading on Thursday. So between today and tomorrow, I wanna get a good amount of reading done. Because I feel like once I get into this one, I will be able to like really read it. When I'm actually reading this one, I really enjoy it, but for some reason I'm not compelled to pick it up. But that's exactly how I felt about the last book, and I loved it by the end of it, and I gave it 5 stars. So I think I just need to give it some love. So we're gonna sit here, we're gonna read, and we're just gonna enjoy our evening. I was sitting here reading and I got way too comfortable and I ended up falling asleep, and I was actually not expecting any packages, but then a guy came and he like kind of threw the package against our door, and it totally woke me up and I was so confused. But it ended up being a pair of shoes for Ryan that he had ordered a couple of days ago, so we just weren't expecting it that fast. But before I head to bed, I did read a few chapters and I want to update you guys on my thoughts on the book so far. I didn't realize how far I was into the book. Like, I completely forgot that it was almost 50% of the way through. So when I picked it up today, or just now, from where I left it off earlier this morning, I was like, oh my god, this book is so good. So yeah, I think it just goes to show that despite the fact that I like don't have the urge to pick it up, I'm enjoying it so much once I'm reading it. And I think that this book, like, the chapters are a little shorter than the last one, but overall all of the chapters in all of these books are a little longer. So I don't know, that's always just something that's a little discouraging, which is silly and it shouldn't be, but it is. But anyway, my thoughts so far, one of the things is that while this book is technically dystopian, there's a few instances where it makes it feel kind of like a sci-fi novel, and it doesn't like do that for the entirety of the book, but it's just cool because I really love sci-fi novels. And I feel like there's points where it's talking about like how it is that the games actually work, and like how does the arena work, and the computer, and like how to mess with the computer and those kinds of things. And I love that. It truly just makes it feel like a sci-fi novel, and it's just really fun and like cool to see a different take on the Hunger Games. I do feel like if years in the future people want to read it in order, it'll be a little confusing because, again, like the original trilogy in Hunger Games specifically, they make the Capitol seem so perfect, but it's confusing because like Haymitch knows all these things. Clearly he's gone through it all himself. Why wouldn't he just tell Katniss and Peeta straight up? Or is it because people are watching him? Like, I don't really know, but maybe I'll find out some more. But it is interesting that he doesn't just like say things straight up, or it's possible that he tried and I'm just like not aware of it, and like maybe he was trying to do it in a really subtle way. I don't know. I'll just be intrigued to see how people's take on the books progress over time. The last thing that I was gonna say is it's really fun that the author will use really simple words, because technically speaking, Haymitch is a kid. He's 16, I think, in this book. And so he'll say things like, it made him really nuts, and it's just so childlike, and it feels really childlike. And I kind of like that she does that, because he even talks about how there's certain words that he only learned recently and he doesn't really have a very big vocabulary, so it makes sense that he would be describing somebody in a really simple way. And it really puts you into where the character is mentally and physically and all of the above. Like, it makes you feel like you're in there with the character and that the character is real. But I am going to head off to bed because it's already, what time is it? 9:04, and I can feel my eyes, like they're very heavy, and I like really want to shut them. So I'm gonna go head to bed, and we have so many things that we need to do tomorrow. I have a few things I need to prioritize outside of the house, so I think that's what we're gonna do. And we'll still try to do like the class, editing, workout, all of the above. So let's get to it. Let's go to bed, and we'll wake up early tomorrow. Good morning, you guys. It's Wednesday, and I'm just making myself some coffee. I actually successfully woke up early today, which I felt so good about. I really think the secret is coming out into the living room when I wake up, because the second that I wake up, if I don't go into the living room, I'll just stay in bed and then I'll end up falling back asleep. I've been reading Sunrise on the Reaping. I have like 5 hours left of the book, and I'm so tempted to just finish it today, but I know I have so many other things that I need to get to, so I'm gonna just read this morning. It's still 7 o'clock, so I have like an hour before I need to start getting ready and walking pee. So I'm gonna just enjoy it and spend this next hour sipping on some coffee and reading my book. I also want to get ready and like just things prepped in general for tomorrow, because it's my very first in-office day in a really long time. So I want to just like make sure I know what outfit I'm gonna wear, figure out what my schedule is gonna be, like when am I gonna work out tomorrow, all of that kind of stuff. So we'll get to that eventually, but for now we're just going to relax and start our morning. Back home. I went to go drop off my mom's present at the post office. It was actually like perfect timing because it'll get there on July 12th, I think. And also the place is so beautiful. The post office, it was so gorgeous. Like, I've never been in that post office before. But I also went to the mall and I was able to get my new foundation. This is color N4, and I think it's just like so much more my color. I actually told the woman that I needed to be color matched, because on the website you put in your old color and it'll tell you what your like new equivalent color is, but I think that's more of my winter color. Forgive me if I've already said all of this, but anyway, she told me I was N4, so we did like a color match, and I think this is more of my skin tone. I have like kind of pinky undertones, but some of the NW colors, which is what I used to be, it's almost like too pink. In high school, I was N5, which I don't know what the equivalent to that is now, but I'm definitely not that tan anymore, so I think this one's fine. I am curious to see how this new formula works, because I've been obsessed with the old one. I've literally used it since I think like 8th or 9th grade, and I'm sad to see that they're completely changing it, but I hope that it's like a very similar formula and that like it doesn't change anything on my face, because I'm obsessed with this. It's like my favorite powder foundation that I've ever used. I'm gonna go put this in the bathroom. I don't want to accidentally like break it or something. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to work and get a few things done before I take like a little mini lunch break, just mostly like warming up my food because I've already effectively taken my lunch break. It is 1:30 right now. It's actually really warm. It's like 91 degrees. It actually feels a little cooler in here than it does in the office, so maybe I'll switch it up in a bit. But I'm going to make myself a quick latte. I just actually need to refill this water, but I'm getting really tired. I was really tired this morning. I felt good waking up early, but the eyes, like I could feel it in my face, I feel it in my eyes, and I'm glad that I got all the stuff done this morning that I needed to get done, because I know that I would not be motivated to do that now. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to do my studying, because I think that's the thing that takes me the most motivation. Once that's done, I'll do my workout and my editing. So I'll kind of like do a mix of the things, but I really want to focus in on studying. Now that I'm like active in the class again and like doing it on semi-daily basis, it's been really fun to like be back in school and I don't know, just learn something new. I think that again, it takes me the most amount of motivation because it's just not as fun as watching TV. Like that's the reality of it, or reading my book, whatever it is that I really want to do. It's never going to be as fun, but it is like something that I can sort of romanticize, is like going back to school. I really loved school and I really miss school. There were so many years in school as well for me that I felt like, you know, I wasn't in a program where I was like going to the library, taking notes. Like I had the coolest school experience in my personal opinion because I did do ceramics, but it didn't lend to like me being able to study with friends and that whole side of the college experience that you really get. And so being back in a class is enjoyable, but I do kind of miss being in like the actual classroom. All right, I'm gonna go back to it. We have our latte now and let's go finish up our studying for the day. Oh my God, you guys, a quick update. I can't believe, like, I feel like the last few hours have just like flown by. I ended up doing my studying, which I felt so productive about. It was so fantastic. Ryan's mom came by, which I wasn't expecting. She just like knocked on the door and she brought these pastries. I haven't even opened them up yet, but she brought these pastries. I was gonna open them when Ryan got home. Actually, I wanna take a look at them now. She told me what they were, but I completely forgot. Oh my gosh. Wow, these are so pretty. I think one of them is filled with something and then I don't know what the other one is. He's trying really hard to get them. So we'll have that later. And then I took 2 quizzes for my class and I got 80% on each of them, so I felt good about that. And then one of my friends called. I haven't talked to him in a couple of weeks because he was off on a trip for like 3 to 4 weeks in Japan, Hong Kong. I think those are the 2 main places he went, but he went to both of those Disneys, which was so exciting. He said that he was sending me something and then we ended up talking for like an hour and a half. And then while we were talking, because whenever we do talk, I feel like it's always just like for a very long time. So we talked for like an hour and a half and then I was like, well, if we're gonna be talking for this long, I might as well do a workout. So while we were talking on the phone, I did my workout. And now we're here, it's 5:30. Ryan is supposed to be coming home soon, but he usually texts me when he's on his way, but it looks like he's still at work. So I think he's just having a late day. We were hoping to have like a day together tonight because I have to go into the office tomorrow. And so it's just like gonna be harder for us to have an intentional day is what we call it. Like we like to have just like one day where we like do something together and spend time together rather than like doing the normal of like sitting in the same room doing our own things. So I don't know what that thing will be, but at minimum we'll have dessert, which is really fun. So I'm gonna go shower now and then I'm gonna take P on his walk and then we'll see what else we do tonight. If Ryan comes home too late, I can imagine him wanting to just like do his own thing after all. So maybe the day will get shifted to Friday, but hopefully we'll be able to do something fun tonight. So we'll see what that is. But either way, I need to go get ready and go get showered. So let's get to it. Okay, I'm gonna do my hair later once it dries so that in the morning I don't have to worry about it. But I did just shower and now I wanna try the stuff that Ryan's mom brought us. I'm super excited. I just tried to take P on his walk, but there was some sort of like, I don't know if it was a fire truck or if it was a police car or what it was, but I drove by and then our house has like hiking trails behind it, kind of like not super close, but close enough that you can hear the wildlife. So all of the coyotes went off and P just was not interested in walking after that. We came back and we'll try our walk again later. Anyway, let's try this. So this is the first one. I don't know what it is. Some sort of like chocolatey bar type thing. I don't know. Oh, it's so good. It's like a cookie. I love these kinds of cookies that are like kind of cakey. Like I love a shortbread, anything like that. So good. Okay, now I want to try this thing. I think it's a tart is what she said, but I'm not exactly sure. It's a little heart. This side has like powdered sugar and then this side is just more kind of like shortbread. That is so good. It has custard inside. Wow, I am obsessed with that. It also has some kind of like raspberry inside. I think it's raspberry. That is fantastic. Well, fun. I think Ryan and I decided that because it's still warm outside, we were gonna go on a walk, but I think what we're gonna do instead is watch a movie. And then later after the sunset, I think we're gonna do like a evening walk, which will be really fun. I don't know what movie we'll pick yet. I think F1 is available on Hulu. So we're gonna see if that's available. If not, we'll have to pick and choose because we like very different types of movies. Like I'm more scary, horror, mystery, that type of thing. And he's more like comedy. So it's always kind of a struggle to find something that we both like, but every now and then we'll find something like we did last time with Black Swan. Is that what the movie's called? I think it's Black Swan. And we really, really liked that one. Oh my God, this is so good. Almost 9 o'clock now. Ryan and I watched our movie. It was so good. I feel like it's just like a funny kind of goofy movie. It's not like all that serious, but I really enjoyed it. I'm turning off the AC in here now because we're gonna head over to the bedroom. I was just trying to do a little bit of editing. Actually, it was so fun. Ryan had the idea to blow up the air mattress and it was just so enjoyable. We got to actually like lay down to watch the movie, which we don't normally do. And I really liked it. Now I'm gonna go get ready for bed. I wanna wake up on time tomorrow. So I think what I'm gonna do, oh, I forgot forgot to charge my watch. I've been trying to charge my watch so that I don't wake Ryan up so I can like wake up to the alarm on the watch, but I'm gonna have to charge it right now. So I'm gonna go charge my watch and then I'm going to get ready for bed, brush my teeth, all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna read for a little bit before going to bed, and then in the morning we have to go off to work, like going into the office. So this is gonna be my first in-office day in a while. I think it'll be fine. It's just like, it's literally 4 of us who are going in, so it's actually like not that big of a deal. So I probably won't vlog much tomorrow, but I will be here again Friday. After my in-office day, I'm also going over to a friend's house so we can have book club. So I was trying to get as much editing done as possible as I could tonight, but I have about like an hour left of footage, but a lot of it is B-roll actually. So I think it should take me maybe like 45 minutes to an hour to edit. So I'll have to do that Friday morning before work. I'm gonna get my stuff together and we're gonna head off to bed so I can wake up on time. Happy birthday to you. Good morning, you guys. Happy Friday. Yesterday was the in-office day and it was actually like, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't the best. I didn't really feel like it was like the most necessary, but here we are. It was only 4 of us and we ended up getting to go home early, and because it was also book club, we went to our friend's house that she like lives right there too, so that was helpful. It is my friend's birthday today, and so since we were at her house, we had been helping her fiance with like a few presents for her, and so when we came over, he bought us all flowers as like a thank you, which I thought was so sweet of him. But now it's Friday and I'm just getting ready for work. I already made myself a latte this morning. I was actually so tired. I made it home by like 10:30 and then I pretty much just like immediately crashed. Somehow though, I still woke up like not early, but like decently early, maybe around like 6:15ish. So I went out into the living room and I watched some Love Island, and now we're here, we're starting work. So I'm gonna get logged on right now. It's about 8:15, so I'm ahead of the game a little bit, but I only have a few things to do today and I have so many people on my team who are out of office today. So I wanna get ahead of things a little bit. I'm gonna get situated and I'm gonna just make sure I have everything good to go. That way, if they do need any help, then I'm here to help them. And then if not, then hopefully we can just have a really chill, easy Friday. We'll see how it goes, but hi, good morning, and let's hope that we have a really easy Friday. It is 11 o'clock now. I'm thinking about going over to Trader Joe's in a bit for like a lunchtime type thing so that I was really wanting some like sushi and a kombucha specifically. Like that's what I'm feeling right now. I also feel incredibly tired. Like my whole body feels tired and I have a little bit of a headache, but I think like sometimes I'll get a headache from too little coffee, and I think yesterday I drank too much coffee, and then with all of the like waking up early, just the extra stimulation from like being in the office and all of that. As crazy as it sounds, I think it gave me a headache because I was kind of suffering through it yesterday. And now today we're here again and I'm tempted to have another latte, but I don't need it. I already know that I don't, so I'm gonna resist, and I'll probably have some water and like go take some medicine shortly. I'm uploading a video right now that I wanted to get up for today, but I'm thinking maybe we'll go to Trader Joe's in like an hour or so I can wait until, or maybe even like 11:30ish, so I can wait for Ryan to be off of his meetings because he's actually working from home today. He likes to try to work from home on Fridays if he can. That's kind of where we're at right now. I think I'm gonna watch some TV, do a little bit of work. Yeah, it's gonna be a really relaxing Friday. And I also wanna get through more of Sunrise on the Reaping. I have 4 hours left of the book, so I think that we could probably finish it today. Okay, it's been a second. I have been working on a birthday card for my friend. I literally have pieces all over here and like just, you get it. But I came up finally. Here's what the final looks like. So the front, it just says happy birthday. It does have a photo of her dog, and this photo is one of the photos that we used for the t-shirt that we're getting her, which is one of her birthday presents, but it's delayed. So that's gonna be like a hint. And then inside, I'm gonna cover her face, but I have this funny photo of her and she's eating a hot Cheeto and Dr. Pepper, and then I have a note here. And then on the back, I'm also gonna cover her face, but I have another funny photo of her. She's like making a funny face in this photo. But I even wrote, P.S. there's something on this card that'll give you a hint of one of your presents that's coming soon. Because the shirt that we made her, like I said, is gonna be delayed, so I thought this would be a good way. I was going to originally print out the shirt, like a picture of it, so that she could just see what it was gonna look like. But I think that this will be even more fun because she'll look around at the other photos on the card and be like, wait, what is it? So we did that. I can get rid of these proofs. Sometimes what I do is like I'll have papers that I, you know, maybe messed up something else on, but they're still like good. And so I'll use them for proofs for like these types of like fun creative projects. I'm just watching TV, working, enjoying the Friday. Ryan hasn't had too many meetings, so we've just been hanging out at the house together really, and both working. He's working in the kitchen and then I've just been relaxing in the bedroom while I work. I don't know what we'll get up to after work, but maybe we'll like go walk around or something like that. I don't really know. It's kind of hot, so I'm saying that, but maybe we won't. Who knows? It's probably gonna just be a regular Friday like it usually is. Okay, it's 5:30 now and Ryan and I both took a little power nap after work. I'm actually so tired, so I really needed that nap. Now we're gonna go walk P and...
I wasn't tired at all. I just napped for fun.
You only napped for fun? Look, the flowers like opened up a bunch. They opened up on this side.
Hummus.
No, get out of here. Oh, they look so pretty. You just can't help but make comments.
Am I ruining your clips or making it better?
Kind of both. We're gonna go take Pete on his walk, and then last weekend, I think it was, Ryan and I went over to a friend's house for a pool party, and he forgot his watch and his hat. So we have to go pick it up. One of his friends actually brought it back to his house because they live closer, but we still haven't picked it up. So we're gonna go walk Pete, go pick up the watch and the hat. From what I know, we're just gonna have like a regular evening here. I don't think we're gonna do anything too crazy, but also who knows. So let's get Pete ready now. Otherwise he'll start like whining if he doesn't go within a certain amount of time. Let's get him ready and then we'll go do all the other things that we need to do. Okay, we just made it back and I got a package. It's not actually from Amazon. My friend just repurposed the Amazon packaging. Let's open. And I knew it. It's from Tokyo Disney. Oh my gosh. Oh, this one's actually from Hong Kong. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, no way. This is so cute. It's a Spirit jersey. And also it was their 20th year. So it was like all the, like how right now Disney's doing their 70th year. They're doing their 20th. Here's the back. And it has all these really cute little critters, Minnie Mouse. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I feel so lucky. He also got me one from Paris, so now I'm just like collecting all of the Spirit jerseys, but I'm not actually that well traveled when it comes to the Disney resorts, but I love Disney and him and I go to Disney all the time, so that's so sweet. I'm gonna have to send him a message right now. Oh my god, I want to wear it. I'm gonna go text him and tell him that I got it. This is so sweet. I had a feeling this is what it was and I'm so excited. Hello you guys, it's the next morning and it's like 6:45 in the morning. I don't even know what this vlog was, but last night I was trying to read and then I got to part 3, actually just beyond part 3. So I think I'm on like chapter 20 of the Hunger Games book, Sunrise on the Reaping. And I ended up falling asleep on the couch and Ryan woke me up and told me to go to bed. So now we're here. So yeah, I don't know what we got up to this week, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the vlog. I am going to end the vlog here. So thank you so much for watching and being here with me. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel. It definitely helps me out. Yeah, that's all I have. So I appreciate you all so much. And I guess I'll tell you guys about the Hunger Games and my thoughts on it in the next vlog. Bye guys.